Immigration Project. Many people take for granted that global problems like immigration do not exist today, but they do. Do you really know what it means to be an immigrant? An immigrant is a person who has to flee his own country because of natural disasters, wars, or other conflicts. One of these people is Masona, a 6-year-old girl from a town called Niger, and he is his father. More than 5 years ago, Masona's father was forced to leave his village to look for work in Libya, as they were not in a good economic period. And since then, they have not heard from him again. Masona and his father had a really good relationship, so this made Masona very sad, making it harder for her to continue his education at school, which reduced the chances of moving on. After this incident, her mother, who was rejected for her gender in Niger and having no money to support her daughters, including Masona, undertook a dangerous journey through the desert to reach Algeria, where she thought she could be financially stable. But unfortunately, they sent her back to her town after having traveled 951 kilometers, which was a great waste of time in the circumstances in which she found. Therefore, Mesona and his 3 sisters were again with their mother. When her mother returned, she told Mesona and her sisters that they had to work hard at school to have a decent life in their future. But since they were not well fitted, they could only think about their own survival. After 3 months living in these horrible conditions, her sisters, with the age of 13, 15, and 16 years, were forced to marry, leaving their only possibility of having an economically stable future, the school. Mesona and her mother were completely alone, without any resources. After seeing themselves in this situation, they decided to settle in Cameroon. It took them 3 days to reach their destination, for which they were glad to finally form a new life there. But when they arrived, people treated them badly because they said that immigrants like them were an insult to their country. After having such a hard life and having traveled so many kilometers to get there, they were rejected and could not find a home, food, or protection, and nothing was heard from them again. Like this, it happens around the world, and it shouldn't be like this. Every year, 12 million immigrants, including 7 million children, cross the border into Africa. Most, 3 out of 4, stay on the African continent, and few go to Europe. Therefore, what we want to achieve with this video is to promote social and labor integration, access to asylum and protection, and develop activities to improve employment, which means that there is no discrimination towards them, and that basic resources such as food, health, housing, education, and protection can be allowed during this trip. If you want to help, contact the UN for more information and to donate money for this cause. Thanks for listening, and we hope you like it.